All right, guys. Hi, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. It is Wednesday, and we are going to be playing some Pathfinder yet again, but something a little bit different. Going to be DMing my first one-shot on stream, which is also set in the Aurelia universe, which is where our one-shot takes place. And we are going to be playing with either our usual characters or going to be playing with new characters. So let's make sure that we've got all of our commands turned on for some of our characters. Players on. Yes, Roll20 on. Awesome. Great. Okay, all those things are enabled and we're ready to go. Let's go say hi to everyone. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being patient.
It's okay. Most of it was probably on us.
I think everybody had a drama. Actually, no. Cass had no dramas whatsoever.
Just
Shoot.
questions about spells.
Yeah,
Yes.
questions about spells.
Spells are much more complex than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
I know. Me too.
Okay, make sure that you are... Oh, sorry, Cass. I just got to give you back your character. There we go. There you go. You should be able to properly control it now without any problems.
What are cameras doing?
Yep.
I just might need to reload.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
I'm reloading at weary. I mean, not weary.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, now one of us is playing a new character, and that character is Cass. You're playing Korokai. Do you want to give a little brief over Korokai for everyone?
Sure. I'm still kind of learning him, but basically he's a tengu, which is like a bird. And he's an oracle, so he can do spellcasting because I wanted to have a turn at spellcasting.
Instead of stabbing things for a change.
Yeah. He's also a bit sneaky, but mostly it's spellcasting with a bit of he's got a kakara type weapon.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
It's a special type of staff, and it has a trinket on top of it. And so as you're moving, you make noise, and it's meant to, I think, give presence. I think it might also have a special effect as well.
There you go. Yep, allowing you to announce your presence and scare off wild animals as you walk.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, scare off wild animals.
There you go. So there you go. He's a spellcaster with a staff.
Excellent. All right. And Meg, you're playing Maddie, who's your usual character. And Dan's playing Beric, who's playing his bard, and he's got Yumi there at the moment.
She looks super happy with what's going on there.
She does not look happy at all.
No.
That is not the face of happiness.
She is purring.
That's a
It's probably
type of
an anger
happiness.
purr.
She stinks.
Yeah, she needs wash.
She's
Alright.
Yumi. She always.
Yeah, she always smells. All right.
Do animals wash themselves?
Most of
Yumi.
them, not Yumi.
Yumi is a little bit too empty for that sort of knowledge.
Right.
All right. So, guys, if you can see the map, all right?
It's pretty.
It's
pretty.
Yeah. So I just need to say that all of the assets for today's game are from 2 Minute Tabletop. So thank you very much for them for creating all the really cool tokens and where the maps are from as well. One of the maps is created James actually made it for the game, and he's also used 2-minute tabletop assets, I believe, using Dungeon Draft for that one. So thank you very much to them. All right. So this is set. This is a retrospective little story that is set sometime when we were in Warmdocks. We're currently in our main game. We're in week 3, coming into week 3 of downtime, and this has happened in the past 2 weeks. Something that our group has done together as like an afternoon adventure. So last night when you returned to your rooms, a note had been left on Weary's bed. The note reads, "Crystalline Forest, tomorrow at noon. From a friendo." So Weary, Alaric, and Akemi are busy for the day to stalk Leonie and Carla, potential Legion of Dust contacts, and they hand you guys the letter. You meet a suitable 4th in the tavern last night, a Tengu named Korokai. Okay, so you come to the Crystalline Forest in the morning. So this is the edge of the Crystalline Forest, and it's part of the Grove clans. It is a mix of humanoid activity and natural wonder. This is a small trading hub called Fern Gulch, and it has sprung up to connect the people of the forest and the city. Its constructed features of homes, businesses, and utility line the edges of the forest, and a gradient blending of civilization and nature. It's mid-morning at the moment. You guys are a little bit early for your meeting, and the day's bustle has already begun in the busy town that is Fern Gulch. Several stalls have set up a haphazard market along the main drag in front of larger abodes, with many canvases overhead to protect their goods from the trickle of rain and leaf debris. The stalls sell a variety of things from foodstuff, leatherwares, toys, trinkets, and healing potions. There's an acrid smell of plant processing and chemical manufacture lining your nose, and it mixes with the smell of cooking from the many homesteads and stalls. There are Warmdocks guards that peer over crates and inspect them, occasionally issuing fines, demanding coin and paperwork from various tradespeople. What are you guys doing?
So just to clarify, Fern Gulch is a trading hub on the edge of the Crystalline Forest.
Yep.
But is a part of Warmdocks?
It's part of Warmdocks. It's under control. It's part of the greater city limit.
Okay, I'm going to peruse the stalls to see if there's any cool, any cool plants, because now we're closer to nature and I'm very excited, and so I just want to see what is around, and I'm just very excited now that there's all these leaves around. I haven't seen these in a while.
Yeah, sure, no worries. So go ahead and put yourself around the stalls. And Korokai, what are you doing?
So, sorry, is that the stalls are inside?
They're just outside the buildings. So they're their homes, and then they've set out tables and canvases out front. They're I don't know if you guys can see the labels or not. Maybe they're only on my screen.
Can you ping them out?
Yeah, sure. So this one here, if it'll let me long press, there we go. So that one is Frazzle's Arcanum.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure can.
That one's Frazzle's Arcanum. This one's called Herb's Hardware. This one's the Fern Gulch Inn. And this one's called Fern's Foodies.
And what was the letter again?
I'll pop the letter in chat. So, Crystalline Forest, tomorrow noon from a friendo. So, Frazzle's Arcanum. So, Maddie is checking out the stalls. Are you going? You going around?
Which bit is actually the markets? And yeah,
inside the big buildings. Inside the main ones that look like houses.
Right, gotcha.
And they've set up stalls out the front. So, yeah, you can just keep moving. So, Frazzle's Arcanum, it sells magic goods. It looks like it's got some little fun toys and trinkets. There's a guy who runs it. Where the hell did his token go?
I'll probably be going to. Ooh, actually, good question. Probably where the foodies are.
Yeah, you're gonna head over to Friends Foodies. Cool.
Mhm.
So the guy who runs it, his name, he looks like a really hairy half elf and half wild beast standing in front of his tables. His hair stands on end in a tall frizzy wave over his head in silver and brown.
Cool. Sorry, the cat's acting very strange.
That's okay.
Very distracted. I am going to approach him, and I'm going. Hey, so, what's all here? Can you tell me about all of it? Just what do you have? What do you have?
Oh well. This is Frazzle's Arcanum, and I have toys and things to play with. Do you like toys?
I do, depending on what they are. What toys? Contextually, what kind of play?
There's this. Have you seen a chess set before?
I have not. What is?
Chess is a game where you put your little tokens and you fight one for the other one, and you jump over, and then one of you kills the king, and then it's over.
Oh, that sounds very political. I'm not sure about that. Is there anything other than said killing king game?
Yeah. So he starts to reach below his table, and he pulls out what seems to be an ivory dice set. Ivory dice set.
What would one do with said dice?
You can do lots of things with dice. You can roll them, and you can add them to other games, and you can make up your own games with them too.
So they're not like just props to throw at people.
I would never throw games at people. No.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Karakai and Barrett. I'm gonna be like, I don't understand what's going on. Could you just take over?
Is ivory a good substance to use for dice?
I suppose the beasts are everywhere. They're overrunning some villages, and they're taken from people, heroes trying to save the village. And
What?
he just starts to fumble. He starts to fumble with the dice in his hands, and he starts to get very embarrassed about your question about materials.
I mean, I guess that's where the phrase "roll them bones" comes from. On the way into the actual town, we don't have any hassles with the guards. They don't try and.
No.
They don't give us any. All right, no worries.
No, they're not giving
just
you
gonna
any hassle.
sidle up to the rest of the party. Give me a sec.
Wait, what do you mean? So Karakai says to the guy, "What do you mean from heroes that have been killed? What happened to the heroes?"
Oh no! The heroes, they killed the monsters in the town, and they took the bones and they made the dice.
They're made of hero bones.
They could be.
They're made of monster bones?
And he just kind of nods.
What part of the monster? Like, I know the bones, but which bone?
The tusks. The tusks.
That's a
How
bone.
much are they?
Wow.
They're two gold.
Whoa, 2 gold for dice?
I'll just use one of my teeth then. But not that I really understand what the purpose of this is.
So, well, if you don't want them, I'll put them away then.
Yeah, I think that's good.
What
But like, good job. You make things.
Is it just sort of curios and games, or does
Yeah.
it look like he's got spells? Or
No spells,
no?
just games. Like things that have been fashioned out of bone and things that have been fashioned out of wood from the forest.
Like charms and wards, or literally just
No,
stuff that...
just games.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, and I don't sort of... Alright.
And like, you know, like kind of like think like a magic shop. Like that sells like board games and magic tricks, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, right. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Not like an actual magic shop, like a place that sells board games.
Yep. And I think Maddie, you're gonna wander around the stalls and find out more about the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a circle.
Yeah.
Semicircle, I guess.
And as you do that, you're kind of like, you're getting to overhear some conversation and you're starting to put together some things that you might have heard in Warmdocks earlier. I wrote that for Weary, but she decided to play different characters. That's all good. Do you want to give me a society check, Maddie?
Good luck, everyone. Can I use a hero point?
You can use your hero point if you want, sure.
No.
I'm impressed.
Wow. All right.
Okay, I can accept that.
So you know that this town operates the raw supply of materials for the manufacture of legal drugs.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Is there any particular stall that I can see that would have to do with like herbs or like plants and things, or is it very much more like trinkets and...
Yeah, so it's very much more trinkets and things like that.
Okay.
And as you guys are walking around overhearing, Beric, can you do an underworld lore check?
Of course. I have this thing. Hang on.
To contribute your knowledge.
Oh, I'm so bad at this thing. I'm gonna use the actual token thing instead. Yeah, I'm definitely using the other thing. Give me a sec. Oh, wow.
Wait, how do you wrong?
They can only be higher than this, alright.
That was a 2.
Yeah, are you keeping that?
Look, we've got an extra hero point. I'm gonna spend that hero point, and we're gonna roll it again. I shake them and focus hard on rolling higher. There we go.
Hey! So, you know that this is kind of a shady area and that the inn is probably a good place to find trouble and adventure. And you heard that there might be some sort of grassroots trade organization there. And that's grassroots trade organization.
Oh, those kind of grassroots trade organizations.
Grass. Root. Trade.
I'm walking near Maddie, and I mentioned that the inn might be a good place to start if we're looking for a bit more information about the local traders of the materials used to manufacture legal substances. Wink, wink.
Excellent.
That sounds like a good time, because that's definitely what I'm more interested in, and I'm just like, this is all, I don't understand any of this, so yeah, like, of course we're gonna go somewhere else.
Excellent. So, yeah, Cass?
Korokai wants to check out the foodies place because they used to be a cook.
Yeah, sure. So you wander over to Fern's Foodies, and it's a food shack that's attached to the inn, so it also serves as the tavern meals for the inn too. It is attended by a tall, dark-skinned woman in a loose dress and a linen apron. What do? You're gonna...
I like the smells. What are you cooking today?
Oh, we've got parrot kebabs and sweet and savoury sago. Or if that's not your thing, we got berry snack pots.
Parrot kebabs.
Yeah, parrot on a stick.
You cook birds.
There's plenty of them around here. Pests, really.
Karakai gets very indignant about this.
Yeah, imagine saying this to a
Ruffles his
Tengu.
feathers.
And then she just kind of looks at you. She's like, that it's dawned on her that she's caused this huge offense. And she just kind of covers them up with a tea towel. Just starts to and just hands you some berries for free. So sorry. So sorry.
Karakai just takes the berries and puts them in his pouch and saunters off to the inn.
What is somebody outside is just hosing the crap out of something?
Oh god. I
Noise
can vaguely
Yeah, I
hear it
thought
through
that
the
was-
noise cancelling.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys saunter over to the Fern Gulch Inn. So this is the center of a lot of social and shady business activity that occurs here. It's a 2-story inn. It's got plantation type shutters and a large decked area out the back for entertainment. There's loud music and dances at night, good food, rough company. It's very popular with the visitors. So as you enter, you notice that there are a few ruffians around, even at this time of day. Dwarves, halflings, elves, humans crowd various booths and tables, and the day's drinking has just started. There's some garishly dressed humanoids of various genders, and they adorn the laps and waists of a few patrons, some working their magic a little better than others. And there's also an adept lute player, and he's sitting in the corner, filling the space with tune. It's nothing too fancy, just a couple of commonplace songs, and some of you think you might know the song already. And so if you have performance, you would know that this song is called Merry Maiden of Morrow, and it's a dirty ditty about a merry maiden in the morrow.
Tomorrow's Merry Maiden?
Yeah, she's going to be very happy in the morning.
I recognize the tune and start humming along whilst walking towards the bar, I guess.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Beric to the bar.
Yeah.
Just kind of running behind, which is what I said.
Oh no, Meg, you cut out.
Hey, come back. You were there for a second.
We had you and then you were gone. That's okay. We'll Karakai, is Karakai? Karakai's caught up with everyone now. Karakai, what are you
Yep.
doing?
Oh, I'll head to the bar as well.
Yeah.
Hello,
I need
hello,
a drink
hello,
after
hello.
seeing those terribly
Wonderful. Yes, disfigured burbs. All right. Do we have a Meg
disfigured
back?
birds.
I think we've got Meg back.
I think we do too, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So you guys are grabbing a drink at the bar?
Sure.
Yep. So they've got some ale and they've got some berry wine on offer.
Berry wine.
Berry wine sounds
Yeah.
good.
Ale for Beric.
Ale? All right. And that'll cost you like 5 coppers each.
Yeah, I can sacrifice.
Yeah. It's not a
Sure.
it's not a particularly fancy place. It's not a particularly fancy place. So are you guys taking a seat? Are you standing around?
I'm gonna approach the person playing, because I'm just kind of very curious of what's going on. So I'm going to stand a little too close to them because I'm not entirely sure of the correct amount of space.
Yep.
So it's going to be like when you're at a gig and right at the front, but everybody else is like 2 meters behind you. That's what it's going to be like.
Excellent.
That guy.
Any
I'm also actually that person in real life.
Maddie and Meg. So he doesn't notice you at first. He's kind of just jamming away. He's just kind of like jamming away at his lute and having a good time. And then he kind of spots you out of the corner of his eye. And he just kind of like holds his gaze and just keeps playing. And just keeps playing and just keeps looking at you.
I am in awe of whatever he's doing. And I also just stare, but it's not like a flirty stare, it's just a genuine wide-eyed stare with very little blinking. And so we're just eye-locked now.
Lovely. I'm going to say that gives you I think it's the enthralled condition. So you've now got -2 to perception checks.
Yeah, that's fair.
I read about this earlier and I was just like, man, I just love an opportunity to use this, and it's just come on.
Do it.
Lovely.
It's well suited to this. I asked the bartender if they sort of know of any work going in the local area.
They offer they talk about some sort of like logging jobs, some sort of manufacturing jobs, but nothing that really seems too out of the ordinary. As you are having one of these conversations and you're finishing one of them up and you're returning to the group, a one-eyed halfling begins to approach you, and you see her coming with that perception check. You spot her first. Yeah, cool. And she's got a large scar across her face. Her clothes are fairly ordinary, and she's got a one-handed sword on her side. And she's going to slide in next to you, and she's going to clap her hand on your shoulder. Ah, friendos, long time no see. I've heard things have been pretty cheery up in the big city with the festival on. What brings you to this neck of the woods?
We're actually just down here for the day. Hang on a second. We totally have a reason for being here. Something new.
We can show the note.
Yeah. Actually, should we try and figure out who it is first? We just received a message.
She said friendos.
Okay. Perfect.
Well then, of course. If anyone calls someone a friendo.
I'm glad you're awake. Slap the note on the table.
That coffee did some good otherwise after all.
Excellent. All right, and she just grabs the note and she stuffs it in her pocket. She's like, "Oh, great to hear it, guys. All right, I know you guys have been doing some work with the Grey Bears, and if I only know that much, then you guys are good at keeping news off the streets. I've got a job for you if you're keen."
Definitely.
Perfect.
So, we need to move some supply out of the forest. Warmdocks beefheads over there are taxing our supplies, and while we usually renegotiate with them, these guards are getting quite a chip on their shoulder.
What kind of obstacles are they proving to be?
They're taking more than their fair share of the cut, often asking double the amount in tax.
Double? All right. And how can we be of assistance?
Well, there is some... we need you to take this supply with you to the post office, and we need you to find our contact. They're going to consider you a close friendo. Stop by Frazzle's Arcanum and pick up that ivory dice set. Oh, and put the address on it. Frazzle has terrible handwriting.
Sounds easy enough.
Now, let's have a look. So, Beric and Maddie, while you're having this conversation, you notice that there are some people watching you. And I just need to do a little rolly, and I gotta find the page. You know, but it's pretty busy inside, so you're not quite sure why they might be watching you.
Could it be the company we keep, or?
Oh, maybe it might be the company you keep.
Look, there's a tail.
Where is the button? All right, so you see that they're watching you because you stand out from the crowd, and they're interested in who Seela is talking to.
All right.
And then you just kind of lose them. They just blend back into the pub crowd.
And they don't stand out any more than that to us.
No, they just seem interested in what Seela's doing mostly.
No worries. I guess, is there anything more we need to know about the job? Just head over to Frazzles, grab the dice, put the address on them, and take them to the post office.
And get to the post office. Simple enough
Do we have
task.
Perfect.
some money for the, like, do we have to pay for them?
You'll be compensated at the end of the task. You'll get your money back.
Very MLM situation going on.
I know, right? Do we have to pass this along to the next
Grassroots
group?
trade organization.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we'll just head back over. I think we'll just let Erica know what's up, and then we'll wander towards Frazzles again, and I'll have to apologize for insulting all of his merchandise.
And he sees you walking over. I see you're back. What was there something you forgot?
The dice. Actually, we had a think, and we realized that we were being so silly, and we should actually buy them because dice are really helpful for not throwing at people, but just rolling around.
Excellent. Good to know. It'll be used correctly. And he reaches down and he pulls out the ivory dice set in a package and he hands them to who's going to take them.
I
take 'em.
will.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
sure. No, Maddie can take them.
I'll take them.
Alright.
And I will also give the 2 gold to him for the die.
Lovely. So he takes your 2 gold and he's happy to do business with you. All right. And yeah, what are you guys doing with the package?
Wrapping it in something.
Yeah.
I might just find a bunch of leaves. Or
have
at
a
least
bag
I
to
will
put it in?
attempt.
Is it like a small satchel?
Oh, yeah.
Do
And,
they
and
have the...
Frazzle realizes that you don't have a bag as he sees you grabbing for leaves, like trying to wrap it up. And
Yeah.
he reaches and he gives you a like a paper parcel box with a little handle.
Okay, and I will thank him, and then I will also ask him where the post office is.
I was about to say the same thing. Where's the post
But
office?
you know, as a separate thing, these dice I really wanted, but we also have a letter to deliver on the same day. It's a busy day.
Yeah, it's very busy with the festival on. If you're going to the post office, don't forget to put the address on things because they won't deliver it without the address.
Yes.
And
Do you have a quill? Do we have pens in this world?
I have a
I'm not
writing
sure.
set.
Okay,
Because
Yay.
I do
Scrap
writing
that.
things.
we're fine. Where is the post office? I know we got the address now. We know
Yeah.
that bit.
so you need to go back in through the main gates. It's in the northeast, and the GM needs to check exactly where that is because she's been there
Yes,
before on
I
her
was gonna say,
character.
I'm also
Ah.
confused.
It's the Herald's offices. It's in Inkhurst.
Oh, you mean it's in the actual Warmdocks? We got to go back there first.
Yeah, it'll take you
Oh.
quite a while.
Is it faster to deliver it ourselves? All right.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for all of your help and all of your wonderful things, and good luck with your life.
And he just goes back
Frazzle?
to like tidying up his stall since you guys are kind of like ruffled through a few things and lining everything up perfectly. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Catch you on the flip side, and then I
see ya,
guess
Frazzle.
So you're
we're
Frazzle.
wandering out.
I'm just going to top up my water because I've finished it and my mouth is dry from talking. So give me one moment.
Oh, good.
Okay.
You guys,
Um,
you guys can RP and
I'm
decide.
definitely gonna RP.
Gonna roleplay so hard. Ooh.
I'm a little bit confused. So old mate Frazzle gave us the dice. We need to take the dice back into the main part of Warmdocks and take it to the post office.
And we don't have any
yeah.
context as to why.
Did we get the post the address? Maybe we should go back and talk to Sela and get the address from her.
Did we get the address or?
Did we get the address in?
You did not get the address. I believe Sela told you to write the address.
I'm gonna go back into Fern Gulch Inn and get the address from Sela.
Okay. So you go back to the inn, and you cannot find her.
Testing.
She's
That's
gone.
better.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna then run back to Frazzle and go, hey, funny seeing you again. So actually, the dice are for someone else, and we were told by this person, Sela, to send it. And we're wondering if you knew where. Because she said you have terrible handwriting, so I assume that maybe you could have written it and it's just really bad.
Yeah. So his disposition clicks a little bit when he hears you mention the name Sela. You've been talking to Sela. There is no address. Just make it up. You just need to give it to someone at the post office. They'll deal with it.
It dawns on me and I wink.
Okay. Do I see the wink?
I wink with message.
You're using message?
And wink.
Well, a message just says wink.
Wink.
It just says winky sounds.
Winky sounds.
Is my mic okay? I switched from webcam to.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
you sound good.
All right, I was worried.
Okay, I will just nod and I go, cool, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bye again, and then walk away
Cool.
with the group to discuss what we do now.
Great.
So I assume we just have to go back to the post office? How long does this take? Are any of us locals? Are we all going to get lost?
You guys have been in the city long enough to basically know your way around. You're not quite sure of all of the shortcuts, but you're pretty sure you can get there. You've been in the city for probably about a week and a half now.
Right. So we should start heading back.
Yeah. And Beric, were you gonna do anything?
I'm just gonna scroll an address on the on your item. On the way out of town, do we notice anybody sort of watching us? Anything amiss?
Nothing more amiss right now. Just those people that were in the pub, but you don't see them again. Can you give me? Can you just give me a? Wait a minute. One moment, Cass. Beric, can you please give me a society check and give yourself a +4 circumstance bonus?
Give me just a moment. 25.
25? Excellent. I'll try and remember that number, and I need you to try and remember that number.
I'll write it down.
Okay. Yes, Korokai.
Can we just have a look at the dice package and see if I can detect any magic on it or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. So, give me an arcana. Do you have arcana, or are you trained in nature?
I think I am. I would have thought.
I think
it's religion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Someone could do a medicine check on it.
I'm not trained in medicine either.
Maddie is. Give me a sec.
I'm trained in nature.
Yeah.
Wanna ask?
I'm also trained in nature.
Yeah, you guys can do a. So, Cass, why don't you give me the nature check, and then Maddie, can you do a medicine check? as you guys are inspecting the package. Okay. So Maddie, when you have I'll do Korokai first, that you don't sense any sort of magical properties to do with it. It seems inanimate. And Maddie, you can tell that they're not actually made of ivory, and that maybe they're made of something else, but you're not
Heroes.
sure what.
Okay. my like brain urges to ask to lick it. But can I lick it?
Don't lick it.
If your character would like to lick it, you may lick it.
I'm like, oh, it's not ivory. It must be
Korokai
something
sort
else.
of tries to intervene and stop Maddie from licking it.
Okay. What would be the versus check?
Can you do a... I think Korokai does a reflex save. And it would be against your...
Lick.
I'm going to say it's probably going to be against your... Let me have a look at your character sheet.
Korokai's rolling quite well so far today.
Unlike me and Beric, do pretty poor.
You don't need to roll anything, Maddie, because Korokai's doing the active thing. It's probably going to be against probably your athletics, I'd say, because that's all like the push-pull kind of stuff.
Well,
so,
if it's it's gonna beat it. 24.
Yeah.
Will beat it.
Yeah. So, Korokai, you manage to like grab onto Maddie's furry little arm before she licks it and put it back down again into the package. Excellent. All right. You guys moving along? What are you guys doing?
Yeah. I think we'll head off to.
Cool.
Yeah, it will be like that. Just like right at the just about to get it, and then just like rip from me.
Excellent. All right.
I suggest we put the package into one of our bags so we're not just holding it.
Probably Korokai's so that it doesn't get licked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you just putting it in the bag, or are you attempting to conceal it?
Yep, hiding it at the bottom of the bag.
Cool. So just whoever's doing that, can I give a stealth check, please? Or conceal a package? I don't know why you guys aren't on the map, so I'm just going to drag you on in.
We rolled too well on our stealth check.
Yeah, you're just so stealthy.
Well, yeah, we needed Weary for this.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
I love that you wanted to play a different character, and I was like, oh, Weary's not going to be there. Well, Cass is going to be upset. But I also thought you would want to play a new character. So we are missing a Maddie. There we go.
Yeah, I just
I-
noticed.
I should have
How
taken the
is it?
dice.
How is everyone else's stealth?
Big.
Really good. Both
Okay, you know what?
Barracks are really high.
Korokai's like trying really hard to see if they can get it in the bottom of the bag, and then they keep looking in the bag and going, I can't. I'm failing at this. Does anybody else want to have a go? I can't seem to.
I'm not sure, and I don't want to meta this too hard, but I feel like that role should probably be done by the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to RP passing it off, and then I'll do a secret roll for someone.
Sorry?
Are you going to RP passing that off, or do you want to try and hide it
Yeah.
again? Do you want to try again?
No, I'm lifting it up helplessly, going, guys, can someone else have a go at hiding this in their bag?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
assume
feel-
you don't want me to have it because I'll probably try and lick it again. So probably.
Parrot, do you have
Alright.
space in your bag for this? I can't quite get it to hide underneath stuff.
I extend my hand and attempt to hide it in my coat.
Excellent. Cool. Make a note of that. Okay.
How big is this bag of dice compared to a 3-foot kobold, by the way?
Yeah, this is probably like that big.
Just regular size, okay.
Yeah, regular size little dice set, like a little tiny box of dice.
I'm a little small, that's all. Okay.
All
No
right. Okay. So, ooh, I rolled too far. So, can you guys see the map? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So your group begins to return to the walled gates of the main city, and this one's the Verdant Gate. There are some heavy-handed brutes checking the pack mules and carts on the way. They seem to be letting civilians pass by with only occasional humanoid being stopped. And Beric, you suspect that this is because they might be in a rival gang, and the brutes just want an excuse to rough someone up for a bit of a laugh.
Okay, if I'm looking down towards here, which one of these are the brutish ones and which, not the ones with the fruit in their hair?
Yeah, not the ones with the fruit in the hair. So we've got that one that you guys can see, and they've all got the same icon.
Yeah.
So that little blue outfit guy with the blonde hair.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah.
So they look like they're basically tossing people's bags who are trying to enter the city via this gate.
So the people who have got the pack mules and the carts and the horses and stuff, the people who look like they're carrying a lot of things, they're inspecting, and very infrequently are they inspecting people who are going by one or in small groups.
How are they treating the donkeys?
Huh? I beg your pardon, Meg?
How are they treating I see donkeys. How are they treating them?
Oh, yeah, no, fairly kind. They're more interested in roughing up the humanoids, and
Okay.
the stuff that they've got. They're not that they care about the animals, but they're not really focusing too hard on them.
That I can deal with.
Yeah.
That Maddie can comprehend. Okay, I think we have to kind of approach.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna go and head towards the gate, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait a second. Have they can already see us? Yeah.
Yeah, they can already see you. They can see you coming. While they are busy, they can definitely see you coming.
Okay, so I'm thinking, let's treat it like you would a festival, where you just hope to look as inconspicuous as possible and simply stow bags.
Yeah.
So just all about confidence, but not too confident, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do Maddie's version of that, which is incredibly awkward and very conspicuous, most likely. But I'm gonna try.
Just so you know, your microphone's doing that clicky thing again. Just bop it, you'll be right.
Bop it.
Twist it.
All right, you guys want to start making your way?
Yep. I was just gonna maybe see if I could throw on a hasty disguise, which is basically immediate, but it might be too late if they can already see it.
You can. Yeah, I mean, you can go back around the corner and put on a disguise if you want. You've also got the option to impersonate as well.
Yeah, I hang on. I haven't used this before. It seems very cool. I kind of want to do this.
All right, cool.
Seems like a good idea.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a go. I want to hastily disguise myself or wrap myself in the illusion of the outfits that they're wearing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So I'll say that they see you in the distance, but they can't really make out your features at this point. You create an illusion that causes you to appear as another creature of the same body shape and with roughly similar height. The disguise is typically good enough to hide your identity, but not impersonate a specific person. Okay. Held items are unaffected, and any worn item you remove returns to its true appearance. Yep. Casting illusionary disguise counts as setting up a disguise for the impersonate use of deception. It ignores any circumstance penalties, and it gives you a +4 status bonus to deception checks. Lovely. And you can add your level in even if you're untrained. I believe you're trained in deception?
I am.
Okay, great. So did you want to roll a deception check with that bonus?
Okay, so just confirming, it looks like it's a +4 to deception.
Yeah. Awesome. Amazing.
I am his actual dad.
Oh, that's so good. I love that you like rolled really well. Then we started with like some terrible rolls, and now it's like really good. All right.
So
Spitting
deep
image
that
of his
someone touched
father.
wood.
Yeah, great. So you guys start making your way down to the. Oh, what are you impersonating, by the way? What are you trying? Just looking like not yourself, like.
No, I'm looking like one of them because they're all sort of in a uniform, roughly,
Okay.
yeah, like with a tabard, but
Yeah.
with some rank, some an epaulet or something, or a chevron on the arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay. Cool. And how do you get through? They're just kind of like looking at this guy with the donkey, looking through his packs.
I hail them. Ho there! How goes it? Or
Ho!
something. Mm.
And he kind of just goes back to like pilfering through this guy's stuff.
All right.
And he's demanding some gold from this gentleman for taxing his goods on the way in.
I make a show of approaching from the other side of the donkey and being like, surely you've got more to give than that. And nodding to the, are they a guard or a gang member?
It's their guards. They're working as their mercenary guards.
Got it. And a nod to the guard and try to make my way across the bridge.
Yeah, cool.
With my escorts so my wards even.
Yeah, lovely. And you make your way across the bridge. And on you go. And you can as you look out from side to side, you can see that this is kind of a creek that has just started to dry up during the season. And it's usually a lot more full than it usually is because it gets filled with the rainwater from the forest, usually. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll grab Maddie.
These stumps all around the outside, are they
Oops,
actually
sorry.
trees and the tops are just cut off so we can see them?
It's like a palisade, I think.
No, I mean outside the gate. You know how there's stumps.
Oh, yeah,
Are they
no,
actual stumps
they're
or
trimmed.
trees?
They're trimmed. That'd be for like line of sight so they could see if there was any sort of danger coming. They're not going to be like surprised from the trees.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Settle any sort of uprising, that kind of thing.
I'm gonna look very mournfully at the tree stumps, just very sad.
Okay, you guys can keep moving your way through. Your disguise is working. The guards believe that you are who you appear to be, and they do not question it.
I can't move through this wall.
Yeah, I can't move through the wall either.
Come down this way.
Okay.
Let me guide you.
Oh wait.
I'm stuck on the other.
Oh, this is actually like a rampart. and
Yeah,
we're
it's a
walking along
rampart.
the top.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, that makes more sense.
Cool.
I was trying to walk through as though this was like a gate and the rampart went over the top of the gate or something.
Yeah, no. Great. And you guys keep moving, keep walking. And the guard here, he just kind of like waves at you. He looks like he's drinking a beer or something. He's got like a mug of ale. And he kind of
I sort of wave nonchalantly back.
Yeah.
Oh there.
Lovely. And keep on going. And we will. What I'll do
Is this map so? Oh, a checkpoint. All right.
Yeah,
so it goes on to.
Yeah, cool. I'll bring you on to Le Warmdocks.
I got a feeling we dodged a bullet there, guys.
Do you say that to the party?
Quietly, yes.
Cool. So you guys, I'll just put you down to where your characters approximately are, just so you know. And I gotta get a Karakai. There we go. I'm just gonna put my fan on because apparently running a stream makes it really warm in here.
Yeah, sometimes I forget how hot CPUs can be.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they
Oh,
can
yeah.
Yeah.
generate real heat.
Yeah. And my
Whoa.
temperature regulation is awful right now.
Oh, it's better
Yeah,
now.
that would. Yeah.
All good?
Mhm.
What? It did something?
Yeah, it started picking it up for a second and then it cancelled it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No worries. Okay. So you start to navigate your way into the city. So you start off in the lower docks region, and you're pretty sure you know how to get to the post office. So you come to a narrow passageway with a half broken, oversized gate hanging from the hinges. It's too tall for anyone to see over. It's been repaired with some planks of wood to reseal it shut. There's a crack you can see, and from the others, and you can see through to the other side where there is a main street. This looks like a shortcut. It just appears to be blocked to stop locals from using it as a main thoroughfare.
I will attempt to climb over it.
Yeah.
How blocked does it look?
It's been resealed with like a large plank of wood, like across the whole door, and then like nailed on each side. And it's kind of, you can see it's fallen off its hinges, and they've just kind of like tried to stick it back on.
And there's no gap like around the outside of it or
No,
underneath?
no gap underneath. There's just a crack that you can see through, and you can see people passing by on the street.
Can I attempt to cast a spell on it?
Yeah, sure.
Any particular spell?
Any particular spell?
So there's a
Let's light it on
spell
fire.
called Pushing Gust,
Yeah,
like a really strong wind.
yeah.
Is it subtle? Are there still guards around?
No, there's nobody around that you can see. It's just
Okay,
you guys
cool,
in this
cool, cool, cool.
alleyway. Yeah.
Do you think that would be strong enough?
Oh, does the door have like a fortitude save? It has like a, it's got a like a difficulty rating. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna say it probably doesn't affect the door. I say like you cast it and you start to cast it and you blow the spell towards it and it just blows through the gate. Yeah, it's nailed on pretty tight.
Does it look climbable?
Yeah, it looks climbable. You could probably try and climb it. I think Maddie wanted to give it a go.
I sure did.
So
would it be acrobatics?
it would be, it's an climb is an athletics check, I believe.
Can I pass you a rope that you could toss down when you're up?
Excellent.
I think I'm okay.
Great. And you're jumping, how are you jumping down on the other side? Are you slowly lowering yourself? Are you flinging yourself?
I will slowly drop to the other side, so like kind of that like lowering myself down.
Yeah, cool. And
I'm also gonna climb over it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You could use acrobatics for that. And you also make it. And Beric?
Can I acrobatics?
If you describe it in a way that you like cartwheel over it, you can use acrobatics.
For sure.
Give me that RP.
All right.
GM demands RP.
I take a couple of steps back, my short yet life form, lining up against the door in anticipation of a grand feat of acrobatics. I take a few running steps up towards the gate and leap into the air, placing my foot on the top of the bar that has been nailed against the gate, and then flip up onto the top of the gate and backflip down onto the ground. Yeah, acrobatic.
Amazing. Can you give me a reflex save?
And I die. I'm dead now.
Can you give me a reflex save?
Oh, hang on.
Beautiful. I love it.
Do I need to make a reflex save?
You do.
Shit.
How are you gonna
You
land?
just failed to climb over something.
Or a hero point.
I failed to check on the climb.
Where is it? I did
No,
write
it's-
this down.
It's one of those like cartoon moments where they
Yeah.
run up and just go.
Yeah, like they're prepared and they've done this huge speech about how they're gonna do it, and then just directly face plant into it.
Yeah. So as you land, your foot slips on some sort of sludge and you go sliding and your face crashes into a small, like, stinky pile of garbage. And the package that was in your bag, it flips out of the bag and it keeps going. And you just see it tumble and it land on the other side of this nook that's on the other side of the fence before the street. It tumbles and it hits the wall. A large rodent starts to make its way over to the package and it's sniffing and it starts to like nibble just on the side of the package, just at the paper a little bit.
Can I use freaking
Can
unseen
any of us?
servant to pick it
Can
up?
all of us see it?
Yes, you could use your servant to pick that up, I believe.
Hang on, there might be a better way to do this. I don't have mage hand because I'm an idiot.
I have. Wait, are we on the same side of
Yeah,
it?
you guys have all made it over now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So can we just can I just quickly rush over and pick it up?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay, I do that.
So you rush over, and the rat's had a couple of bites out of the paper
No.
packaging, just of the corner. So it's looking a little rough, and it's a little bit damp on the side. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of brush it off and like try and neaten up and smooth the folds and everything and try and like neaten up the
Yeah.
package again.
Yeah. Make it look perfect.
Presentable.
Much more presentable.
I draw upon my
It's only a little nibble.
my skills as a cook to kind of just refix and my detail orientation about
Beautiful.
making things presentable to kind of
Excellent.
repair the edges.
Yeah. And you smooth out the edges. Like, it looks like the underside might have been bumped, but the paper is smoothed off enough that no one could really tell the difference at this point.
I think my
Yeah.
disguise would have failed.
And then
at
I
this
kind
point,
of like punch Barrett's arm a little bit.
Gotta work on my dismount.
You need to get much better at the acrobatics. Much better at the acrobatics.
More
Yeah.
consistent, apparently.
I'm gonna hand the package over to Maddie and be like, hey, would you like to hold it this time, but just don't eat it.
Yeah. Okay. If I have to. And I will attempt to conceal the thing. And I'll
Can you give me? Oh, I'll do that check actually.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Excellent. So you stuff it into your bag and you cover it up with your odds and ends, and you think it looks pretty good. Nobody will notice.
Great.
Great. So
Okay. Other than that mishap, we continue on.
you continue on, yes. So you guys continue on and you enter Fairgrave Park. It is in the eastern district of the Narrows. So like about here. Move you guys there. There you go. Oh, no, someone didn't come. There we go. Great. So you're in Fairgrave Park, and it's a small, slightly run-down park, and it has four statues inside. and there are lots of weeds poking through the cracks, dried leaves swept into piles by the wind gathering it into the corners. But this definitely looks like the fastest way forward to the post office. I'll just get you guys on the map.
And the post office is in Inkhurst, yeah?
Yes, the
Yes.
print house.
Ah.
We're nearly there.
I don't think Beric's actually been there, but I've been present when his members of his party have been there and nearly started a fight.
I believe I've probably been there and letters to Riley because I've been doing that weekly.
Yeah. So you're fairly confident that this is definitely going to be the fastest way to the post office. So you're standing at the gate and you can see the statues, and you can also see that there is another gate on the other side that will take you on your journey further.
Okay, is anything weird going? Can we see anything that looks suspicious or concerning before we continue?
It looks fairly empty. Were you looking for danger or specifically?
Yes, I am looking for danger.
Yeah, okay. So as you're entering the park looking for danger, or are you looking from the outside?
Like, is it a sketchy area of
I'm
town?
having a look.
Cass, you're having a look from inside or outside the park?
From where I am now.
Yeah, cool. So if you can, where am I? If you guys are looking for danger, can you give me a perception check, please? Yeah, wonderful. So while you can hear some of the leaves rustling, it sounds like to your 10 o'clock that there might be some twigs breaking and leaves crunching underfoot.
Okay.
Okay, I have my guard up and I have my hand on my sword ready to at least kind of intimidate someone in case needed.
Yeah.
I also have my staff ready.
For context, is this would we expect trouble in a park like this? Do people get rolled in here often?
Well,
Would we know this?
from basically the only kind of safe area is Weary's area because we
That's
can, but
right.
overall everywhere's kind of risky. So
That's
from
right.
that, I just assume the on edge kind of everywhere.
Fair enough. I unsling my bow, and we're walking.
Lovely. You guys, you can move yourselves inside. Should be able to. And you just
Walking.
yeah. And are you guys, and you're still listening out for danger, and you start to hear a few more twigs kind of break, and maybe someone sneeze. You know, it sounds like sneezing. Maybe this way or somewhere.
I'm
I
literally
didn't see that.
I'm gonna.
I'll put it
approach
on the white
sneeze.
bit because it's not a good color combo. There you go.
I've got a background in scouting. I want to sort of hold the party up and quietly scout ahead.
Yep.
Can I do that sneakily?
Yes. If you are attempting to be sneaky.
Stealth roll or?
Yeah, just to be quiet. Yeah.
Okay. So I can move forward, but do I need to roll for stealth or can I just do so?
You can roll for stealth. That's yeah.
God damn it.
Great. So as you're approaching, you're gonna make your way over to where you want to go. Great. As you are approaching, you can start to hear someone unsheathing a weapon. They can hear you.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I do something for that?
Just tell me where you're casting it. I think it's a 10-foot radius of 10-foot burst. So I think you select the area and then
In a cone?
it's a 10-foot burst, so it's a circle. I think if you just want to ping the 4 squares that it's over, that's fine. If that's easier for you. Oh, I can't hear Cass.
Oh, sorry. I'm just moving to where Beric is, and I will cast it here. Wait, how many squares do I get? 10 foot?
A square, just like 4 squares in a square. So 2 by 2.
10 foot there?
Yeah, sure. So,
Can I select where it goes?
yeah. You can drop it where you want it.
Can hear where I can hear the rustling.
Excellent. So, you cast your fairy fire. What does it look like?
So what I've done is okay. I pushed out my wing in the direction of the noises, and I have said fairy fire. And because Korakai is pragmatic that way. And,
Excellent. Love it. All right.
And hoping that whatever is hiding itself over there becomes alight with the little pink fire.
Excellent. So the pink fire illuminates the area and starts to fall over a hooded figure. You can see their head just on top of, should be able to see their head just on, like, over the top of the bush. Like, they're just slightly too tall for it and they're just not particularly concealed well. And they realize that their disguise is up. And then would you guys like a short break now, or would you like to do combat first?
Short break.
Short
break? Okay, cool. We'll do a short break and we'll come back. Okay. So we had a break and we were in a park. It is Fairgrave Park. Not suspect at all. Doesn't have anything to do with potential death. You die in the game. You don't die in real life.
Sounds a little sus.
All right. So if I could get everybody to roll initiative, please. Eric, can you also roll as perception, not as stealth? Amazing. And I need to work out how to...
I don't think it's in combat.
No, I need to select you guys. I'm sorry. Can you do it again?
But it was
Still
such
no
a good
combatant.
roll.
Why did it include you guys?
It's nearly the same. It's all good.
You know
I didn't
what?
get an error that time.
You know what? I don't know
It didn't add
why.
us to queue.
It didn't add you to a queue. No. Why?
Ah.
Oh, wait, no. Wait. Now try rolling?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get
Still
a
no.
1 this time.
I did this yesterday and it worked.
Let me try. It's even better.
Oh God. Okay, no, it didn't add you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna manually do it. I'm just gonna tell you when it's your turn. Okay.
We're gonna write it down.
We
on
are gonna
paper.
write it down,
Old
pen and
school.
paper.
So it's just which role are you gonna use out of the
you
like
can-
5 we've done?
because I'm just gonna use the most recent one. Wait, I own a pen. I'm pretty sure I own a pen. All right, we got some cute paper. I've got more of the pusheen paper.
Just to let you know, Korakai has a feat that says if somebody else rolls equal to them in initiative, that I get the
You get the higher. You get the higher one.
preference.
Neato. Okay. Is anyone over 25?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. What'd you get?
27.
Okay. And anyone below 20 to 25?
Both me and Korakai. So Korakai is 24. And Maddie is 22.
And what I'm gonna do is just gonna update something in the background. Just so I can keep track of things a little bit better. Okay. I know pen and paper is something very strange these days.
So old school.
Old school. Yeah, we're doing it analog. We're not sitting around trying to make that work. Okay, excellent. So, wonderful. So, you, Beric, and Korakai can see the top of that guy's head, and he looks like he is preparing for battle. I'm just gonna. And Maddie, you hear behind you, footsteps rushing up behind you. And out pops a non-invisible person anymore. And he will take a swing at you with his club. And I know a 13 doesn't hit you. And so he swings wildly across the top and it just brushes the top of your ears and keeps going. Beric, it's your turn, and then Korakai is next.
Yikes.
You can probably delete that radius
Sorry?
thing. You can probably delete that
the
radius
fairy
thing.
fire?
Yeah, I'll give him a status effect.
Does it give it? Okay, right.
Yeah. I'll zoom in a bit.
I burst out in song, the battle song of the tiny, tiny lizards, the kobolds, and I provide guidance to Maddie. So she's got a +1 on her next turn. And I loose an arrow at Old Mate in the bushes over here.
Yeah. All right.
Dangerous arrow noises.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Pew!
Pew pew.
And the arrow goes flying over his head and dunks into the statue behind him.
Makes shrubby noises. I try again.
Perfect shot.
Hang on. It's all in here somewhere. Alright, so yeah. I get a -5 on this shot.
Yeah.
Pew!
Okay, so that's a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh,
Wowee!
it's a soft tipped arrow.
All right, so gotta apply some damage. It's so tiny. Make sure I've only got one token selected. Hey!
God,
I
I
did it!
struggled to climb the freaking gate before. I just realized that.
Oh, gets damage for
Why
one
does
hit
say
point.
only one? Yeah.
I don't know. Why is it only doing one?
Do it again.
Double damage, shield, heal, half. Herp-a-derp, burp, 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 burp.
I can't select it to apply the damage, but
That's
I think
alright.
you just select it and hit the little cog thing.
Done. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Manual, let's do it.
On
and
paper.
on paper. And I believe that's Korokai's turn. That was your 3 actions?
Yep.
That was my 3. Sorry, yes, please go.
Yep. So Korokai, before he does anything else, he decides to raise a magical shield over Maddie, because Maddie is carrying the dice.
Mhm.
And that is just a loud word, shield, that he yells towards
Mhm.
Maddie.
Can you
Do I need
use
to do
that
anything?
shield? Can you apply that shield on other people, or is it only on you?
It looks like
It counts as raising a shield, so I
yeah.
think it's only on yourself, because raise a shield is your own shield.
Right. Well, then I ended up casting it on myself, even though it meant to go towards Maddie.
With good intentions, you casted it towards Maddie, and the shield spell only applied to yourself, and you looked down at it, very confused. Oh, that'll do.
And then went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look.
It works.
It works. And then I cast Electric Arc.
Excellent. So I believe it is half damage on a reflex save.
Yeah. So I've just done that.
What is it if it's a crit success? Does it have the full
Oh, yep. It says
Lol.
you deal electricity damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier heightened. It doesn't have any kind of crit success.
Let's have a look. For the saves? Okay. Electric arc.
It zaps slightly harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what reflex.
It's a cantrip, yeah?
Yeah, it's
It's
a
only
cantrip.
a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
It's
cantrip.
such a good cantrip, though, right?
Oh, that's super cool.
Use it for the first time doing another one shot.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so they have succeeded.
Yeah. So what happened was I didn't notice the other figure, but once I tried to raise the shield on Maddie, even though the shield didn't work on Maddie, I then noticed the creature that was attacking her. So then I cast Electric Arc onto that creature.
And so the one that's behind it. So
within 30 feet or 20 feet?
Yeah, so it
30 feet.
so it's they take no damage from the spell or hazard effect. So it saved. It proper saved.
Oh.
Yeah. It was it saved. It dodged out of the way. And you can see the slight singe of deer fur.
And then with my
Mm.
last action, I'm gonna start heading back towards Maddie.
Yep.
If I go, can I actually go here and flank?
Yeah, if you've got the
How
movement
many?
speed. What's
How
movement?
many? 25. Oh, my movement is. Oh God, 25.
Yeah.
So how many was that?
I think that's only 20. You can move another one. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Cool. That is Maddie's turn.
Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to swing.
Yep. Great. So that hits. Just a normal
Yay.
hit.
The short sword is like your. Oh, you
Mm.
actually have swords now, right?
Yes, I have a short sword.
Sweet.
I accidentally rolled something. I'll just leave it. Don't worry.
It's a sneaky roll.
I'm then going to swing again.
Yep. And you swing with the short sword, and he seems to be impressively empowered by some sort of electric force because he moves quick and you miss.
I'm going to swing a third time
Yep.
because I don't have tactic.
I didn't get you guys do combat, like tactics tack. How awful.
I know. That hit? It's a 19 hit. I would assume this
It
hit.
does hit. Yes, roll for damage.
Yay.
Oh wait, isn't it multiple attack penalty? Oh yeah, you've got less multi-attack
Yeah.
penalty because you are super cool.
Yeah, my multi-attack penalty is just really reduced, so the most it can be, because it's an agile weapon, it's only -4 at the third one.
Yep.
Sweet.
Awesome. Okay, so he is starting to look pretty injured. He's bleeding. Where'd you cut him?
I think I sliced at his torso.
Yeah.
So just like a slicing,
Yeah.
trying to swing and get him.
Yeah. So his shirt and his cloak is getting quite bloodied now. All right. So this ruffian is going to dash forward to you, Beric, and he. How dare? How very dare! He's very angry that you tried to shoot an arrow at him and ruin his perfectly good cloak. And he will take a swing at you with his club. I don't think that hits you, does it?
I wish I could tell. I can't actually see what he rolled.
Oh, sorry. 19.
It does not. It barely misses me. I
Okay.
guess he swung too high because I'm very small.
And in a fit of rage, he swings at you again.
Which does hit?
Yeah. And that hits you, and it clops you square in the side of your left shoulder.
Wow.
And you take 6 points of damage. Let's see if
applying
I
this?
can apply this. Hang on. Apply half damage. Click. Oh, you know what? It's the icon's a cog to apply full damage. It looks like a cog, like a setting cog.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. There we go.
It works.
It
Yay.
works.
We're learning.
Yay, you took
Now
damage.
make initiative work.
And another you hear ooh. Here we go. And that guy is going to be in full view now. I think that was. He's got a little bit further to go. He's going to go there. And he will pop out from the shadows. And that is the end of his turn.
Oh, there's another one.
Would you guys like a top of the round combat chat? Or
I
do you
think
guys
so,
want to
yeah.
just keep... Okay, cool.
If we can take a short.
Yeah, we'll
There's
just do the
only
normal minute.
Yeah, there's only two,
Oh no,
right?
I'm flanked. That means I'm flat-footed.
There's three. There's three.
There's three guys.
Um,
So I provided Maddie with guidance last round, so when it's my turn this time, I can give guidance to Korokai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
gonna,
can do it to myself, but
Then
I'm okay
I
if you can do it to you.
You're gonna need the actions by the look of it. So
That's
I might
true.
do that and then scamper away from the guy that's next to me. So I've got some range on him. And are you guys hurt?
No, not yet.
No. I just realized I didn't use Hunt Train, which is what would cause me to wait. Oh no, I think we're okay. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're okay.
All right, okay. That's a minute. All right, so... Oh! Something happened. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow! Okay, so top of the round. This ruffian here, who's now flanking with his mate, poor old Korokai, is going to take a swing with you. He's kind of looking at his compatriot. He's kind of giving him the cheesy grin, like, yeah, we got this. Does a 20 hit you?
Who?
Korokai.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're flat-footed as well. So that's what. Yeah.
So I have a 20 AC.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. 9 points of damage. Oh, heal it. Wrong character. Here we go. There we go. And he will swing around with his club again. They're not particularly creative ruffians. And an 8 misses.
Hiding in shrubberies, attacking with clubs. How dare.
Hiding in shrubberies, yeah. And one last time. And an 18 with the flat-footed.
So what does flat-footed do? Does it reduce my AC?
It is... I think it's a circumstance penalty. -2, yeah, it's AC. So your AC is currently 18.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah. And he heaves it over his head and tries to smack you on your birdie noggin. And you take 11 points of damage.
Oh,
All right.
feeling a bit sad.
Yeah, feeling a bit sad. That's his 3 points, and it is Beric's turn, and then Korokai is next.
Alright. So I want to try and scamper away from this guy who is standing right up against me.
Yep. Yep, so you scamper away, and you got your bonus 5-foot status and extra 2 to AC.
2 circumstance bonus to against reactions triggered by this. I don't know if he is triggered by this.
There is an attack of opportunity. Yes. All right, so I'll roll that. It is... I think it just hits, doesn't it?
No, because he's got to roll against.
Oh, yeah, no. He swings with his club, yeah. There we go.
He
So,
does not hit. Small figure. As I scamper away.
Excellent. And you've got 2 more actions.
Yep. And from here, I'm going to use, instead of guidance, because Korokai is flat-footed, I'm going to use another thing that I got recently called Forbidding Ward.
Mm-hmm.
So I rekindle my my song from before and provide Forbidding Ward, well, that's loud, to Korokai, who is now protected with a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws against the enemies that surround her attacks.
Okay, lovely. Awesome.
What is that interference?
Do I have interference at the moment?
I think whilst I was just talking, it was feeding back to me.
Oh, okay. I think it was just me typing briefly. I
Okay.
fixed it. Yes. Okay, and I think you have one
Forbidding Ward is 2 actions.
pass on 2 actions. Okay, lovely. So that's
and
Maddie's turn.
sustain this.
Yeah.
My turn?
Oh,
It's
sorry,
Korokai's
Korokai. Sorry,
after-
Korokai. Yeah.
How long does the Forbidding Ward last?
As long as I sustain it.
Cool.
So it will continue to take an action each of my turns to sustain it, if we need it.
Great. First, I'm gonna tumble over to here so that I'm not flat-footed anymore.
Mhm.
Is that an athletics because it's through a square of a?
Yeah, it's just it's a tumble through an acrobatics check, I think.
I have this. I wish I could link it for you.
I'm used to it from Weary.
Yeah.
Skills.
Is it
Acrobatics.
verse something?
No. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if it's a flat check if you just like pass or
Whoa.
fail, or
Might use the hero point for that if it's not gonna work.
it's against the enemy's reflex DC. All right. All right, you get the outcome and then you'll get to re-roll it. Yeah, did you want to re-roll? You already said you wanted to re-roll. That looked bad.
I do.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So you tumble through between his legs and pop out the other side.
Great.
You also you don't have it. No, it's all good. Nothing else happens. Cool.
Great. So then I can remove flat-footed off myself, and then I'm going to try and cast Fear.
Okay. Yeah. I just gotta roll a will save. Cool.
So that's me casting Fear.
I roll a will save, I believe.
Yeah, I think that is how that works.
11. That is going to be a failure, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
So that's targeted. I can target up to 5 people.
In a 30 feet range. Yep.
So how many?
I'll do a. Yep. Perfect. So this guy is frightened now. Gotta find the fear status effect. I think it's in alphabetical order. Frightened.
That's my 30-foot range. So
yeah, cool.
I got all of.
I have to roll for each of them.
Does that impact us, or is it just?
No.
No.
I get to select.
He's actually, that one's frightened too. There we go. And he is going to roll his will save. I'm going to say that's probably a success.
didn't realize mine's leveled up.
It's only frightened
I'm gonna use this
1.
in future.
And this guy, he apparently didn't want to roll anything. 16. What's your spell? What am I rolling it against?
It'll be your spell DC.
Yeah, spell DC.
Okay, up the top of your.
Is
I'm not sure what your modifier is. but you might
20
need to
spell
use
DC?
that.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's also frightened 2.
Great.
Awesome. So I think that means that they're going to try and move away from you.
So that I did by just doing one big giant flap with both my wings and shrieking.
Excellent. Wonderful. So you shriek, and two of them kind of seem a little bit more terrified, and the other one's just kind of like, ah.
That's just one action, so I still get one more?
It's 2 actions, that one. So you have...
That's 2 actions?
Yeah, so that's a 2 action. Yeah. Cool. And that's Maddie's turn.
I'm just gonna swing.
You're going to swing? Excellent.
Nice swing.
Gonna swing, swing. That is... And which one are you trying to hit?
The one.
That one? Yeah. So that hits. It is not a crit. Can you roll for damage? Lovely. And he takes 10 points of damage. Oh, and he is spurting blood. His cape is very saturated with red
I'm just like getting kind of
ooze.
like hit with it. I will hit him again.
Yep. Excellent. You hit him again. And it makes contact with him. So let's roll for some damage. 11 points of damage. Wow. You
I don't
have...
actually like doing stupid hits. It's exciting.
How do you take him down?
I'm just gonna do like a final like swipe, and it's gonna like just completely cut his throat, and he's just gonna collapse right there, and like my fur's gonna get kind of, and it's gonna kind of clump up.
Excellent.
Can I still?
Yeah.
Yep.
And my bad, that first one I didn't do the -1 the status penalty bonus because of frightened. Your first hit was actually a crit. So
What?
I gypped you.
I mean, yeah. Well, he's still dead.
He's dead.
And
He is well dead.
Had 2 actions because I can do
Yeah.
multi-attack.
That's
for
okay.
My first action.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we're fine. Still got 2 actions.
Cool. You still got 2 actions.
So I'm gonna spend an action focusing on hunt prey on the guy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit him.
Great. So what does hunt prey do?
Hunt prey basically means that I get the -2 and -4.
Oh, right.
attack.
Yep.
It
Cool.
just means that I'm not getting.
Okay, so when you swap targets, you do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was a critical fail.
It was.
I'm
gonna pull something from the fumble deck for you.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So as you turn around and you go to take the second swing on this second rough, I'm going to make this one dead. How do I give the status effect dead? Dead. There we go.
DED.
Dead. Take the... Oh, what? I'll just hide him. It's fine. Solutions for problems. Yeah, just delete him. You just deleted him from the face of the map. That's what happened. As you take a second swing around from the first ruffian, you kind of lash out randomly in a direction, and you go that way. You trip and you fall that way over your own feet.
Okay, that's fair. That's justified.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Well done. Good delete. All right. So this one here, this ruffian, here's his friend go down behind him. And he has going to attempt snagging strike.
You mean the one that's down next to Korokai?
The one next to Korokai. Yes, I'll be taking a swing at Korokai. And where is it? There we go.
Even though he's frightened of me?
It's a I double checked, it's an AC status penalty. Yeah, so he's got he's a lot easier to hit right now. Yeah, because he's scared and he can't put his defenses up. Yeah, because he's scared. All right. Pretty sure it is just AC. Frightened. You take a status penalty equal to this value to all your checks and DC. So it'll also Oh, it'll beat it. Yeah, no, it'll beat it for the hit as well. Yeah, no, that's fine. So -2 to hit, so it's 17.
Which doesn't hit.
Yeah, which doesn't hit. So he will swing again with his club. And it doesn't hit.
Yay.
And the other guy is going to he's going to pull out his sling for 1. And he's going to fire directly at your oncoming little deer face, Maddie, as you fall towards him in combat. And I don't think that is going to hit
that
you.
definitely doesn't hit.
That definitely doesn't hit. And then he's going to spend his last action reloading his sling. Okay, that's top of the round. And do you guys want to, or do you guys just want to keep attacking them?
I think it's just going to be a kill.
Yeah.
Sitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like chatting to them, so like.
Not going to talk them down? Okay.
No.
All right.
That's
It's
the thing
too
you can
late.
do,
Just
apparently.
murdered one of their friends. If we were
That
going to
one's
talk
heads
them
off.
down, we probably should have started earlier.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Well-
I know we just like murdered someone in cold blood, but like, you want to like just like calm? Like, we'll just cruise on
it
through.
wasn't in cold blood. Come on.
No, it was very passionate kill.
Yeah. Just a little bit of murder hobo, not too much. All right. So we will start the top of the round. That guy is dead. Ruffian 1 is dead. So it's Beric gets to go first. And then Korokai.
Beautiful. All right. So I sustain my thing, forbidding ward on Korokai. So that uses one of my actions. They still retain a +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just shoot things at Maddie's friend over here.
Yeah, sure. Do the usual. Do your attacky.
Oh, I shall.
Attacky. Yep, so that is definitely a hit. Roll for damage. Excellent. So he takes 6 points of damage. All right, and I think you have one more action.
I give guidance to Korokai.
Okay, cool. And
He
that's
hasn't received guidance yet.
Yep.
I continue my my cheerful little song and provide guidance, which gives a +1 to their rolls on the next turn.
Okay.
I do imagine your character. Sorry, this is a really dumb side note, but I do imagine your character as having one of those harmonica like mouthpieces with the kazoo in it, so that at any given time you are capable
Beautiful.
of playing.
Yes.
So,
Wait, I've got just the
image I
emote
have.
for that. I've just I've got just the emote.
I forgot to count for the +1s AC that I had for my shield that I put up.
Oh no.
Would that have made?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can have your health back. I'll go get. Do you want to give
Yay.
it back to yourself? You want to go find it?
Sure. Was it both of them or just the first one?
I think it was just the first one. Yeah, the first one was right on the line.
And I think that was like 9 damage or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wait. No, that's Beric. Yeah, 9 hit points.
Yep,
It's the
cool.
First one.
Awesome. Sweet.
9.
I get 9 back.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yay.
9 hit points randomly falls into your body from the sky above. Are you cursed or are you blessed? We'll never know. Lovely. It's Korokai's turn.
Okay. Korokai is now just gonna lift up his staff and whack the guy in front of him.
Yep.
With it. Tiit.
Lovely. Hit. Demar, just do some numbers.
Cool. Oh, there's no damage. Wait, I need to roll that in my own thing, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool.
Is it a crit with the guidance?
It's not a crit with a guidance, no.
Okay. And guidance doesn't go towards damage, just goes towards the
Towards
roll,
your,
doesn't it?
Towards your hit roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
And you did hit, so this is good.
Excellent.
Hooray.
Hey!
I did something. Do I want to hit him again?
Hey.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or you can use the spell, whatever you want.
I might try and hit him again. Oh wait, a spell's 2, isn't it?
It depends on the spell.
Not all of them. Some of the cantrips and spells, some of them use 1.
So let me just check. There's a heal spell. Does anybody else need healing as well? You do, Barrick, don't you?
No, I'm okay. I've only lost 6%.
Okay.
We're pretty healthy,
Thank you,
have to
though.
say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yeah, give him another hit.
Give that dude a whack.
All right, so that does not hit even with the frightened condition. And
the plus.
Yeah, and the plus. Yeah. It misses. You try again, and it just swings over and grazes over the top of his arm. Great. And that's your 3?
That was 2. I don't see the point in trying to hit him again. So what I'm gonna do though is just move over here and help if I select the right tool. I'm just gonna move over here and sort of be in the way of him and Maddie.
Yeah. So as you move away, he gets an attack of opportunity, and he'll just reach out with his club, which I think doesn't get you now.
It won't, because I've got +2 for my AC at the
Yeah,
moment.
lovely. So it misses. He lashes out at you and misses bare. Just you can feel the whoosh against your back.
Yay.
All right, Maddie.
I am going to approach this guy.
Yep.
And I shall focus on him, which is another turn, and then I'm gonna hit twice.
Yep. So the first one, you don't have guidance or anything up at the moment?
Nah,
Yeah.
it would only be their frightened condition
Yeah.
impacting it.
Yeah. So he's starting to look a little bit less shaken as you reach out, and he's started to strengthen his resolve. Both of your short sword attacks, they miss.
Yeah, that's about right. And that's all I got.
All right. And this ruffian sees Korakai, the one down here, sees Korakai turn away and draws their sling for a ranged attack.
So if that's a hit, I'm going to use my braces of missile deflection.
Yep. A ranged weapon attack hits you but doesn't critically hit. Yep. You are aware of the attack. Yeah, I'm going to say you're aware of it because you're in combat. Send the missile off course. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against the triggering attack. Wonderful. So it misses.
Yay.
And he reloads his weapon. Yeah, that's really cool. I like those. I think somebody got them in the main group. I think somebody got.
That's how come when I saw them on this, I was like,
I
I know what they do.
Yes, I know what they do. Excellent. Wonderful. So this ruffian up here next to Maddie, he's just reloaded his slingshot and he sees a bird rushing towards him, and he freaks out in his last moment of frightened terror, and he'll attempt to hit Korakai.
So I would be a 22 AC at the moment.
Yeah.
So that does hit.
Yeah. And we'll do... There we go. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Wrong button. It's a tiny button next to it that I meant to click. Wait. I can't. Oh, no, I clicked the... That's strike. Oh, damage. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. The buttons are so tiny on the character sheets. They're like really, 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 really tiny on these ones. They're not massive on the... There we go. So 8 damage.
Just makes you appreciate how much James knows where things are.
I know. I'm just like, oh, it's tiny.
Did you want me to add that to myself, or can you?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah. Cool. And he is going to start to run away. I think, what's his movement? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is top of the round.
I really feel like we need a combat chat.
Guy running. Wait. He moved. I have an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
If he moves.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Roll it. Lovely. That's a hit.
Yay.
Lovely.
I'm loving this damage. It just makes me so much more happy.
Yay. Okay, as he runs away, he starts to limp. You cut like the back behind his knee, and you get one of the tendons, and he's hobbling along trying to escape the park. Yeah. All right, are you guys doing combat chat? Or he's going to keep killing.
I think the main thing, well, like keep it, but like, should we run after the guy, or just be happy he's disappearing?
Hang on. Is there still one that's down below us?
Yeah. So there's the one in Korakai, and then there's the one running away. And basically, is it where, or are these just like, I don't know.
I've got something for the one that's running away. If it's my turn next.
Okay.
Yeah, I also do have a crossbow. Like I could just shoot at him as well.
Yeah. I'm I'm probably just gonna attempt to heal myself up a bit because I'm at half.
Okay, cool. Attack what's around.
Yeah, I don't have a
That's the
burning
plan.
need to chase these guys down, but I'm happy to take one of them down that's on the way away
Yeah.
from us if I could.
Once they're no longer a threat, we're fine. But I mean, he is running in the direction I believe we need to go anyway.
That's
So,
right.
you know, he's on, like, he's on the way. The murder is on the way.
Murder is on the way. Wonderful. That's a really good place to end the combat chat. And Beric, it is your turn.
I, for some reason, can't open my token screen again.
Oh no.
I think
Did you do the death delete? No, you're in Ferngulch.
I'm still in Fairgrave.
Are you?
I can
Yeah.
see you
like
in Fairgrove Park.
I can't open my character pane for some reason, but I think I can manage with that for this round. Alright, so the guy that's running away.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, a vine arrow.
Yeah, I think I need to roll to hit. I'm just going to see what use ammunition does. No, that just consumes it. Alright, so I still need to roll to hit.
Yeah, you still roll to hit, so you're going to use the vine arrow. So you activate it with 1. You attack with 1. That's a hit. A regular hit.
There you go. And then it does vine arrow things.
Cool. And he's going to be 10 foot slower. And for 2d4 rounds. Alrighty.
So he escapes. Do I need to roll 2d4 or?
Yeah, just roll 2d4. Excellent. For 8 rounds. Okay, well, I think pretty sure he's going to be pretty slow for a really long time. So now, not only is he limping with one leg, he's incredibly slow.
Fabulous.
The Great Escape.
Yeah, he's not doing very well. He's not good at this.
After that, I let my what is it called? Forbidding Ward drop off. I changed the tone of my my weirdly murderous song and used imminent healing upon Korakai.
Yep, cool. Puts the numbers back in.
Heightened. I don't know how to apply this to her.
That's all right. I can apply it to her. It's fine.
So it's 4 because it's heightened.
Yeah.
But it's 2 and then it's 2 temporary hit points or something.
Yep. So I'll just do that twice. And that's 4.
Okay. And that's I think the end of my turn.
Yep. The heightened use the extra. Cool. So you can't. So the other sustain is now off because you're doing this one instead. Okay.
Yep.
Great. Okay.
Have some health.
Have some health. Put the numbers back in, and that is Korakai's turn. Freshly rejuvenated with new hit points inside.
Great. I'm gonna just come back over to help if I. Oops. Okay. Selecting the right tool and coming back over to this guy, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Yep.
With the thing. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here and strike.
Lovely. Oh my god, that is a big hit.
Yay.
Yeah. You can roll for damage. Almost a crit.
It's not a crit?
Yeah,
Almost. I wish it was.
So I don't have guidance anymore?
No, it's only for 1.
Just for the 1 round.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great. No, it's okay.
Cool.
Damage? 3.
Oh, sorry, you got damage for 3 hit points. I'll heal you. I want to try and deselect you, and then it stays selected. And then I can heal you. There we go. Put the numbers back in you. Just more healing. You're just feeling the after effects, the effervescence of the healing from Beric.
feeling like really crap, and then
Yeah, like,
starting
ugh.
to go again.
I think something's going. I think it's the park. I think it's the atmosphere. I think there's bad air, pollution, something going on.
It's the humors.
Yes, the hubers. That thing.
Yeah, it's the miasma.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I think you've got
Um,
another action.
Yep. So then I'm gonna swing it back around and try.
Yeah.
What a hit!
No good.
What a hit. Distracted by the humors, the bad humors of the park, you miss. And it's Maddie's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna chase after limping guy.
Limpy
I said
McLimp.
I'm
Yeah.
going to walk pretty much.
Yep.
And then I will hit.
Lovely. Oh my god, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Roll that crit damage.
Holy shit!
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. How does Limpy McLimpington go down?
I'm going to kind of walk a little bit too casually, and then just like strike. He just goes down. It's very like unspectacular, but it just to the right spot where he's just completely gone.
Yeah, just put him out of his misery. That's it. Clean. No show about it. Just kind. It's just kind, just to put him down.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, you just delete him from the map. You have one more action.
I think I'm just gonna end. And there's not much for me to do. Oh wait, how far away? How far away?
I think you've got 30 feet of movement, don't you?
In case that they don't kill them in the next round, I'm gonna move to them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You've actually got 25, but on your character sheet. Yeah. Cool. For some reason, I thought you had 30.
Me too. I think the monk had 35 feet, which was
I think that was it. Yeah.
keep getting confused. So I'll just in case they need me, I'm just.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. And so this ruffian here sees you guys coming and is going to start trying to make a run for it this way. He's going to have to open the gate. And does he open the gate? What's that? It's the gate's jammed. And he will make a the gate is jammed and the poor guy is going to it's thievery, isn't it, too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that just... I didn't roll a d20, I just rolled 20. There we go. And so he can't get the lock open. It's jammed. And it is Eric's turn.
That is unfortunate for him. It really is. Especially after he ambushed us on our way to the post office.
Yeah.
Dropping off a gift.
A gift.
And now I sustain my hymn of healing and gleefully draw my bow and drop off a gift to the guy trying to leave the park after attacking us.
So it's just 2 healing for Koroko?
Yes.
Cool. I have applied that.
With a sustain.
Yeah. Lovely. And that short bow, I'm gonna say he's not aware of the attack, and that hits. He's trying to get that. He's doing the focus in thing. Lovely. 3 damage.
Is he sort of still furiously trying to undo or is he now surprised that he has an arrow sprouting?
Oh, he's surprised that he's got an arrow spouting, but he's pretty sure he was gonna. He's seen his friends go down.
So fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Shoot him again. Wait a second. This has got a +5 next to it instead of a -5. I'm gonna try and roll it, but if it doesn't look right.
Yep, sure, no worries.
Okay.
It did do a +5.
Oh, that's kind of awkward.
Nah, we're just gonna go with it. Nope, it's fine. We just go with it. Leave it.
Do I click critical hit deck 19?
Yeah, let's have a look. You are doing, what type of damage do you do? With the short bow?
I believe it's piercing.
Piercing damage, lovely. The target is now stunned, and you
Cool,
can roll for double damage.
Piercing or striking? Because it looks like striking.
Oh, is it from a bow?
Bow should be piercing.
I might be wrong. If I could open my sheet, I'd be able to tell you better. It does say striking, but it says base piercing striking +1d6 because of the striking rune.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Okay.
rune thing. Yeah,
So
no, that's
piercing.
fine. Yeah. So does your do you get an extra D10 on that short bow for your crit damage?
Let me try.
I think if you hit
and
the
do
crit
roll
button, it
those.
should just do it for you.
God damn it.
Let me have a look.
I need to actually roll damage.
Yeah, so on the short bow, if you hit the critical at the end, it should include it.
It worked.
Yeah, cool. It did the extra D10. Amazing. Cool. And he is bleeding profusely with many arrows in his back.
And
He's
stuff.
not dead yet.
Oh, pretty close. And I think
That's the end of my turn.
it's Korakai's turn.
Well, Korakai's a bit pissed at this one because he was to try and come in at me.
Yep.
So he's gonna stride up. And he's gonna take another swing. And
He misses.
he's gonna use a hero point.
Cool.
He's done.
To try that again.
Yep. Oh, he's stunned. Yep, that hits. Oh my god, that hits.
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
Sorry. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Yeah. And how does he collapse to the floor over this gate that he's trying to open?
Well, while he's opening the gate, I just swang the thing down on his head and he whacked himself down into the gate and just slumped there in a bit of a bloody mess.
Great. Awesome. And you delete him from the map.
I'll say, take that.
Take that.
Back,
delete. Awesome. Okay. So that's the end of initiative. And are you guys hurrying off to the post office? I mean, it's starting to get kind of dark. I also want to ask you, it's 10 o'clock and we did start half an hour late. Did you want to go to 10:30? Or
I don't mind.
I'm easy. I feel like we're close to the post office.
Yeah. I would like to make it to the post office.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. You guys are pretty close.
I'll have to duck right off at 10:30 though, because Miles will be your feed, but
no problem. That's fine. We can do that. Okay, so you guys are gonna head off from the park. Checking bodies or anything like that.
While we do that, can I cast a spell of healing on myself as well?
Yep.
And on the way past, like we're walking past two of the bodies anyway. I don't know if Kurokai checked the one at the gate. At a glance, does it look like they've got anything important or useful on them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you find some gang kind of correspondence and some paperwork. You see on it that there might be something about some strangers in town. Maybe they were given some information about you. You find their clubs, you find a sling, and you find some ammunition for the sling. And that's about it. That's all they've
No
got.
healing potions.
I take the correspondence.
Okay, cool. No worries.
And that was
So my
draconic for gang
that
signs,
thing
Can
by
I
the way.
was
check
that
the bag
that too
for...
was that nothing?
I beg your pardon, Korka?
So I rolled a healing
Oh, yeah.
thing. And it was 2. What is that? Does that mean it didn't work?
No, it did. It's just be healing 2 on you. Where is your character? There you go. Cool. Oh my god, it's like kept you all selected. I can't unselect you.
We all got healed.
I can't unselect.
Korakai.
Well,
Yeah,
Even the
wow.
dead body got healed.
Yeah.
I can't unselect for some reason. So I'm just gonna trust you all to give who didn't get heals to take the -2 health off. I can't. It won't unselect. It's just got you all selected and it's just not clicking off. I'm gonna try refreshing it.
So you can leave it on him because if I do it as a range of 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, heal for everyone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Including
Everyone
the
gets
dead
it.
bodies.
Cool. No, he is firmly in the grave. He cannot feel that healing energy.
So it says increase your hit points restored by 8.
Yeah, so everyone
What's
gets an extra 8 hit points on that. So it's 10 total.
8.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
So I'll let you guys update that yourself.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check. I still have the dice in my bag.
Yeah, no, you still got the dice. Yeah, no, they're still there.
Cool.
Yeah, and they are concealed in your bag. I wrote down your cool. They are concealed in your bag. Okay, to the post office. To the post office.
To the post office.
All right, I have to drag. I don't know how to make you guys all here. So I'm just going to manually put you on the map. Wait, are you guys on the map?
I'm still in the park.
Cool. I will. You're in the park. And we need a berry. Awesome. So, where are we? We're at the post office. So, you duck and dive through the streets on the way to the post office. On the way, you decide to hire a small ferry to get there a little bit faster to make up for the time that you lost in combat. It doesn't cost you very much per person. And you chat with the captain for a while. His name's McIvan, and he looks pretty strong for a man of his age, and he just starts to ramble to himself along the way about the sky boats taking away business and how they use those down crystals to get around, and it's just way too expensive to operate for the common man, and how like we should give power back to the people. That ferry, it takes you all the way to the post office, and the sun is starting to get low in the sky. It looks like you've made it just in time before close. Outside, you can see several main entrances to the post office. There's a loading chute, which I'm going to say you can see it. So it's just off this way. That way.
I can't see the map that you're on the stream. Should I be on another map?
Yeah, we're still in Fairgrave Park. I'm still in Fairgrave Park.
I've gone to
Should I be
Warmdocks.
in Warmdocks?
I just selected Warmdocks, so now I can see Warmdocks.
Can you guys see? There we go. Sorry, it didn't activate for some reason. There we go.
Mail.
Hey! There we go. Cool. So I'm going to say that you guys can see this because I didn't put the walls in. but you can just kind of see it vaguely. It looks like some sort of chute, but you're not too sure what it's for. We've got this in this direction here. It looks like you can see an alley. And some persons file out of the main entrance here. They're just like everyday kind of folk. And from this entrance here, you see some well-to-do, very upper-class looking folk exiting these what look like to be crystal doors.
Crystal doors for the post office.
Should we just go through the main entrance? I feel like we're not crystal door worthy, especially since we're still kind of covered in other people's blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're half covered in blood.
Yeah.
Probably a
Except for
wise
Yeah, I
idea.
agree.
Have any of
Normally
you
we're
been to this post office before?
I have. I've been for Riley. I've sent
Okay.
messages to Riley about trees.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
Yep. Okay. Hold on. I just lost my window. There we go. Okay. So you guys are gonna go inside the main entrance. There should be a.
Is there a where?
There should be a. There are some doors. Yeah. There we go. Should be open. It's not a locked door, so.
There it is.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So you come inside and the last of the day sunlight filters through. There's a glass ceiling here. The lamps are starting to come ablaze. And you can see that there are 4 different attendants working the post office this day. Each of them stands behind a desk, processing letters and packages in an orderly fashion. They're quite stern and serious. As it is a particularly busy time of year with the festival on, the post office has expedited the process of each type of service by forming 4 lines. As each person concludes their business at the post office, the next person in line steps forward. Each attendant has their own queue, and we've got from top to bottom. So the pink circly geometric pattern is letters. The diamond one is parcels. This one here is collections, I believe. And the last one is documents. What are you guys doing?
Using the parcels line.
Parcels?
Yeah, I would
Please.
say it's a parcel.
Yep.
Maddie has it.
She does.
I am the one who has it. So I am in the parcel line, waiting patiently.
Yep. So you're gonna line up in the parcel roll.
Yeah.
Where did I put this? Where did I put this thing? Cool. Okay, can you guys please roll me a... Actually, what is your passive perception?
Is that just your...
Your normal, I think you, Maddie, you're like a 20...
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 for Korakai and 21 for Beric. Cool.
Where do you see the flat stat?
It should be just on the left-hand side. It says perception, and there's like a plus. Yours would be plus 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to make this a little secret roll. And I believe it's a dex. Cool.
Is that under skills? What is that?
Oh yeah, no. We're just doing passive perception. So
Yeah,
you
what is
guys,
that?
it happens innately. So you on your very first on the first page of your character sheet on the left hand side above where your saves are, there is what your perception is. So yours will say +6, I believe. Yeah. So your passive perception becomes 10 plus that. But you don't need to roll it. Okay. So as you are standing in the parcels line, there is an elven man in front of you doing business. He's sending some sort of large object. And the three of you look to your right and you see a hooded gentleman doing business at the documents counter. The person at the documents counter is handed a stack of papers, takes one of the papers and puts them in their top pocket, and then proceeds to file the other papers away. They give them each other a nod, and he exits the building.
Is it obvious that, like, what he just did? Does it look like
You
maybe
guys
he
saw that.
stashed some cashola?
You guys definitely saw that.
Does it stand out to us what kind of happened just here, or am I missing something?
No, it's very obvious what happened to you. It's very obvious to you what happened. As the post office worker looked around, conducted the
Furtively?
transaction, and put the paper in their top pocket.
I see.
So do we do the same? Did I miss something? What happened?
So you are standing in the parcels line, and while you're waiting for the elf in front of you to finish his postal business, you look over to your right, which is over here, and you see the postal worker and the gentleman who has just exited the building conduct a transaction where he hands the postal worker a stack of documents. That postal worker takes one of those documents and puts them in their pocket whilst looking around, and then proceeds to do normal postal business with the other documents.
So should we maybe change lines over to the documents line?
But they gave a document. We don't have a document. We do have a parcel. So, like, it's still... I like the bureaucracy of this. We still have a parcel.
Yeah, right. The thing that the postal worker tucked in their top pocket, did it look like did it look like it might have contained some gold, or?
Do you want to give me a perception roll?
Yes.
Yeah, so it definitely looked like there was some sort of monetary transaction going on there. It wasn't just a piece of paper. It looked maybe more like an envelope.
All right, so I use message to talk. How far are we away from old mate purple guy in front of us?
Oh, you're like 5 feet behind him. You're like waiting. Social distancing doesn't happen.
Nah. I don't need to use message. Then I quietly say to Maddie that it looks like to hand this off and to get our business conducted here, we may need to grease the palms of our postal worker, and then hopefully our contact will pay us back.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give Barrick the dice so that he can deal with this because I'm too nervous now.
I take them graciously. I place some gold into a separate envelope that I have prepared because I have a writing set on me.
Yes.
And approach the counter, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to give me a stealth check for that?
Yeah, I guess. Hang on.
That's your perception.
Yeah, that was my perception. Yeah.
My face is starting to go numb again. Lovely. Cool.
We will hopefully wrap this up soon so that, your numb
face could be numb in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. Okay, so you are so quick. Nobody notices. You are like lightning, and you guys are jumping queues. I think
Like lightning.
Yeah.
like
The
lightning.
guy
Yeah.
in front of us didn't even know we were there.
Didn't even know. He didn't even. He was so wrapped up in his business at the post office that he didn't even know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you guys are in the documents line. Ooh.
I thought we were delivering a package. Now it's a document.
Now
if
it's
you know what I
now
mean.
it's a document. Okay, cool. Okay, so you approach documents.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I hand over the package containing the dice, a small package, and it's sitting on top of the envelope containing the gold.
Lovely.
The God, is it obvious? Hang on. There's nothing on the.
Sealer.
Yeah.
Sealer is the name of the lady who gave us the quest.
I mentioned. Thank you. I mentioned quietly, so only the worker in front of me can hear.
Yeah.
A package from Sealer.
Ah, friendo. Oh, very good. And he takes the package, and he passes it off to his left-hand side. He looks down at the envelope that you've placed on the table. It's an envelope, yeah? Was it or a bag?
An envelope and the dice are in a package on top of the envelope.
No worries. And he's like, excellent. I'll get these documents sorted right away. And he just kind of gives you a nod. And he's like, a receipt. I need to give you a receipt.
I would appreciate that.
And he reaches under the desk and he pulls out another very, very flat envelope. He pushes it towards you. And what do you do with it?
I take it and I place it inside my doublet.
Lovely. So as you're kind of placing it, you kind of feel like there's some sort of object inside. And yeah, you kind of nod at each other and very good doing business with you. We'll see you again at the post office.
I tip my hat and I walk out as though it was regular post officey businesses.
I'm gonna say thank you, and do like finger guns at them and like do a lot more awkward leaving.
Excellent. Love it. Okay, so you guys exit the post office. And as you leave, you reach into your pocket and you pull out the envelope and you see that there is an address for a local inn, with a room number on it. And inside that is a key for a room. And you guys, you venture over to that inn this evening and you open the door, and sitting on the bed, there is a small stash of gold. There is 5 gold in a bag and 3 healing potions on the bed waiting for you. And a note from Sealer that says, "Thank you, friendo." You guys are pretty tired, so you decide to stay the night. You're like, well, we don't have to pay for accommodation. Why not? They've already hired the room for us. Why not? Let's just sleep. It's good. So you guys decide to crash. When you wake up in the morning and you go down into the tavern, you hear of news of a body of a postal worker that was found in the alley after they'd potentially finished up work. Looks like they've had their throat slashed, and that seems to be a fairly typical kind of way for people to kill each other from rival gangs. So, yeah. And that is your one day in Warmdocks.
Wow!
What? And we'll never know what it was made out of because no one would let me lick it.
You're right. I'm not sure if this is the good or the bad ending. I can't hear you, Cass.
Yeah, that
It was drugs.
It was definitely drugs.
Drugs, Maddie.
Yeah, I know, and I wanted to try what ones that they were. I wanted to know.
But
my curiosity.
Were you there when Jimmy described the main drugs? One
Yes,
of the
I
drugs
was.
that it could have
It's
been
called Psycho,
is psycho.
which I would have
Don't-
gone on a murderous rampage.
Don't do psycho.
Yeah,
You're
don't do
right.
that one.
We definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't have got through that gate.
Maybe it could have been Num Num. It might have been Num
Yeah,
Num.
see, Num
Might
Num
have been
set
Num
was
Num.
so cool. Also, I love the fact that Jimmy, off the top of his head, came up with all of these drugs. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, I'm like,
it was very impressive. I was like, I would have really like stunted there. No, that was good fun. I
Yay.
mean, now I definitely have a
Yay.
lot of moral queries, and once again, I would love to know what they were made out of.
Some
But that was really
quandaries.
fun.
I was thinking that it was Psycho. It was, yeah, because that's kind of the stuff that like underground, like making real
Mhm.
filthy kind of stuff would probably
Yeah.
would have been something like that. Yes.
That is true.
No, so Dan asked if this was the good ending or the bad ending because I was telling him, oh, there's like a few different endings that
Yeah,
you
right.
guys that could get. So it was kind of, yeah, this was one of, it's kind of like one of three, I guess, in a way, or even one of four, because it's kind of like 3 part A, part B, and there's, yeah, anyway. Yeah, so the clerk failed their palm and object check
Oh.
for the guards at the
So
security
they
guards.
someone saw. Right.
Someone saw
Okay.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, it's not our fault, guys. It's our fault.
Yeah, no.
Well,
You're good.
we did everything right.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
We
You're good.
just, we're drug mules, but that's fine.
It's
I'm
fine.
okay with
In
that.
the main campaign, we're drug mules too, so it's all good.
Yes,
No.
that is true.
No, not
Pretend
really.
drug
We're
mules.
We're
pretend.
pretending.
See, now you can be like, well, we have experience doing that. We
Yeah.
know what it's like.
We know how much money that the drugs should cost so we can barter properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, two gold for just like little dice. It's actually like pretty.
Look at John's comment on the stream. He's like, "What an ending!"
Hey. Hey. Didn't die in a park. Managed to.
And I think
In
it might
fact,
be your
pretty-
Alaric. Oh
Pretty
dear.
okay in a park.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've dealt with some random park ambushes before, I feel.
I think we might have. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, even though that
Thank
some
you
of it was
very
pretty
much.
clunky.
No, that was great.
Thank you.
That was a
Hey.
lot of fun.
Thank you.
I liked that a
And
lot.
I know a lot of work went into this and it went
Yeah.
really well. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It really
And
did.
the maps
It
are
was
great, and it was
Yeah.
just all fun.
Okay, Jimmy
Oh, I
made
love
this
the
map.
art too.
Jimmy made the post office map.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I can tell.
There's
Yeah.
an aesthetic. I feel like you and Jimmy just have separate aesthetics, which I think is cool. Like that you can
Yeah.
that the maps.
Well, I didn't make the other maps. I got them from 2-Minute Tabletop.
Oh, cool.
But
And
I
2-Minute
chose them. I chose
Tabletop
them.
is I have seen maps that Alice has made and that Castrix has made, and they're very, very in depth. But yeah,
Oh my
different
God.
aesthetic again.
I spent 24 hours
Yeah.
on a map once.
Wow.
Legit.
I
I
can
love
imagine doing that though.
Yeah.
But it's
that
yeah.
tracks.
It's cool to know, like, because as a not DM person, it's cool to know that there is a wide variety, and that's one thing that I've really been enjoying about this so far as well. It's just all the different. It's not just in my when you're
Less
playing
theater
a
of the
novel
mind.
tabletop, yeah,
Yeah.
and so now when I have memories of the different campaigns we've done, I will think of the different maps we were in and how cool they were. So
Yeah.
it's just such a cool.
Yeah, I like having all the maps out there and stuff. I'm kind of a fan of I like the idea of sometimes having music, but not all the time as well. Like if it was just something like really eerie or something like really special, like that would be good. Or even just for 10 seconds of sound, just as part of, setting.
Setting it up.
To set the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
No, that was great.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I
much
did.
fun. Okay.
Yes.
We'll head off.
All
But
right.
thank you.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
I'll get the
Good night.
we'll work out the XP.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. work out the XP.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. So I should probably mute myself in Mumble. So yeah. So that was the one shot, which was one day in Warmdocks. So thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you so much for following. If I've missed any follows and stuff, I'm sorry. But I had a lot of fun. I have never run anything on Foundry before, so this is my first time running anything on Foundry. I've played on Foundry, but I've never run it as a GM. Obviously, we came into some little problems, but I think we managed with just like pen and paper. I'm so glad. I'm really glad that it was fun. I didn't want it to be boring. Yeah, it just kind of like popped into my head one day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my webcam down just a little bit. We're gonna move it there. I didn't realize it had done that thing, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Nobody really cares about my face anyway. There we go. So probably, I know other players in the group are encouraged if they would like to DM, but if it should be like the first Wednesday of every month, we are off from the main campaign and we're doing one shots. They don't have to be in Aurelia, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do a retrospect. What have we done while we've been hanging out? So yeah, awesome. And thank you. I know you guys have like stuck around for so long, but if you could do me one last favor of being super amazing. We have Raw Genesis. He's currently raising money for cerebral palsy Australia on his chat, and he does lots of awesome fundraising stuff. That is his channel there. So if you guys just want to grab the raid message and copy and paste it, and we're going to be back tomorrow night playing some games. I believe we'll be playing some teamfight tactics. I am slowly making my climb. There we go. Awesome. So copy and paste that. Go and chuck it in his chat when we go. Everybody is ready to raid. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for supporting and enjoying the game.